Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today guys, I have some very important news regarding Saber Simulator, and now I know the reason why the game died. So in this video I'm going to be explaining you everything I know regarding Saber Simulator, the downfall of Saber Simulator. Keep in mind that there are some informations that I cannot share with you as they are like private and needs to be hidden, but I can reveal you some things so you guys can have an idea on why Saber Simulator basically crashed. What better of a person than the owner himself to tell me what happened? As you guys might know, might not know, I am friend with the owner, Henry Dev, the main owner for Saber Simulator, and I have asked him a couple of questions regarding Saber, why they didn't update, why the game is very glitchy, not working, copy and paste updates, and all of that. And he replied. He didn't reply to everything. Maybe he didn't got time, maybe he was busy, or just probably didn't want to respond. So yeah, you can't blame him for that. But he did say something very interesting regarding Saber Simulator, and just what he has told me is a good reason why they didn't update so well. So it all started when rumors were around about a second Saber Simulator, Saber Simulator 2. People were starting to freak out, people were starting to spread rumors, it was starting to get some attention. And I was curious, I was like, okay, you can even see some official testers for HD Game trying to, I don't know, tease us or try to do something, saying a date for the Saber Simulator 2. So people were starting to quite get like, it was quite interesting. They were like a sort of hype and mystery at the same time. It was very weird. Anyways, so I was very curious and I wanted the owner's response about it, because I said, what better of a person than the owner himself that can tells me if he's working on Saber Simulator 2. So I've DM'd him and I say, hey, I saw you still kept Saber Simulator in your current project, because keep in mind, HD Games sort out the games that they do not like work and do updates on them, and the one they still want to do an update, or they are still planning on something. And as you can see, there is Puppet and there is Saber Simulator. Now, Saber Simulator hasn't been updated for about 2 months now, and Puppet has been updated about a week ago. This is weird because they haven't updated the game for about 2 months, but they kept it on like active project, like it is still something. They didn't like chuck it away. As you guys can see on their group, it says current project, which means they are still maybe working on it. So this is where it gets really interesting. I said, by the way, do you have any plans on making a Saber Simulator 2? There's a tons of rumor about it. And Henry, the owner himself, said that the original Saber Simulator is quite laggy and needs some work. I haven't been able to get it, so we will see. Basically what he is saying is that the game cannot handle all that lag and that data anymore. It's like, for example, when you build a house and the house has to be strong, made of like strong bricks. So if we were now, the house will start to collapse. This is exactly the same thing that is happening with Saber Simulator. The code, everything inside is like very old, that it cannot handle all the new like features, all the new pets or stuff like that. So it slowly started to break. This is maybe why they never did anything after the elements, because the elements was probably the only thing that they could have added to the game without breaking it. So I was like, okay, they're not lazy then. They're trying to save their game from breaking. That's the only option, is to not update. Otherwise, like it's like they are stuck. They don't know what to do. And I feel really bad because they got hated so much. Lazy dev, blah 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 blah. And I feel really bad because the community is very mad, very angry. They say, these developers have quit over the game. They don't work on it anymore and stuff like that. Even I'm sorry I've said that. I think now the developers have quit. They do not work on it. In the end, when you realize, you must always look at two sides to see adds anything new to the game will be destroyed. We don't know what could happen, but the last time they've tried to add something, it broke all the pets' mouth. Like, I don't know if you guys have experienced that. You probably had. Most of you are Saber Simulator players. As you guys can see, this was an original pet before. That was Timothy Turtle, the huge pet. As you guys can see on the picture, that was fine when it was released. And then a couple of months after, the mouse started to glitch and break. Look at that. It's very ugly. And I still have the pet. I can show you that later on the video. And basically, all mouth of the pets has been like, I don't know how to say it. It came out in 3D. It's like broken, a glitch, and they cannot fix it. If they add up anything, maybe like a new boss area or like a new things, gems, or like a new mysterious realm and stuff, the game might explode. Like everything will fall apart. So what I'm saying here is that the game is so old and is made on very like the scripts, everything is so old that if you add anything new, the game would be destroyed. So it's not that the developers are lazy and they don't care about the game, they actually do care. So they care in a way that they don't want the game to be destroyed, but they have no other choice than stopping making updates for it to not be destroyed with, if you guys know what I'm saying. So then I thought, okay, so this is the reason why we kept on getting copy and paste updates. If the copy and paste update were the only things that didn't break the game, that was the only thing that they were like capable of doing to make the game alive, but in the same time not breaking it. Which, like, I don't know if you guys get it, but maybe that was their only option. Maybe they didn't want it to do that, but that's their only option. So I felt really bad. I said, "Oh man!" So all these times we thought they were lazy. They were just trying to save the game, but unfortunately, that was like the only thing they could have done, because yeah, hackers was trying to destroy the games by the past. They did their best to, trying to get rid of them. It worked. And then after you got exploiters, all of that, the leaderboards are glitchy. I've asked him, I said, regarding the crown leaderboard, when last year you did a revamp on all the leaderboards, you fixed all of them, but not the crown. How so? And I have been told by Eric that the crown leaderboard is actually the hardest currency to like for them to make it updated to the like current dates. So they said this leaderboard has always been glitchy since it was out, and it's a problem for them. They like don't know how to fix it properly. It's not that they don't have the knowledge, it's just that it's quite complicated because the game is made on very old foundations. Like it's the script and everything is very old, and that everything they have today is not in match with what they had before. It's like, yeah, it's not working anymore, it's starting to fall apart. Now, let's go back to Saber Simulator 2 when the rumors are spreading out. As you guys can see on the picture here, that was a picture that has been leaked, and as you guys can see, lots of new portals and model has been found today inside of Minoris inventory. All have been uploaded today. As you guys can see, we could see a bit of like portals and stuff like that. So people were like, "Oh, they're making a new Saber simulator. This is it. This is happening." If it's like inside of an inventory of a developer, it means that they are working on something, probably like a new version of Saber Simulator. So that the rumors got spread everywhere. It was quite crazy for a good week or two. And then I asked Henry, I said, about Saber Simulator, do you have any plans of making it? Because there's a lot of rumors. And he was quite like shocked. Like, what I'm saying is that it's like he never made a Saber Simulator 2 and he's very confused on like how does that even happen? Like, how did the people are actually thinking it's coming up when he didn't even do nothing? So he said, "What are the rumors, if you don't mind me asking?" And I've just explained it to him. I'm thinking, are they really making a Saber Simulator 2 or not? Is it just like the people, the hype of the people, like everyone is starting to freak out, it's like a fake news, but it got so spread that everyone's starting to believe in it? Or like, is it something that maybe the developers wanted to keep it secret and they're like shocked that it got spread, that like the people have found some few models? And this is where it gets really interesting because the inventory of Minoris, that's the third developer for Saber Simulator, has been leaked with all of those portals, and there are now new rumors that this developer has quit the dev team. This is weird because he's the one where we saw on his inventory all of those models, but if he retired or if he got fired, there's something. So either maybe he got like fired because of this expose, like because people like got access to his inventory, not access, but like they found out that he uploaded them publicly instead of privately. So maybe, I don't know, his older devs and his team were like mad about him, so they fired him because he probably did a mistake. Or this is just all fake news, It's very weird, guys. It's very weird because developer, the one who uploaded new models, would be fired from the dev team when he was here since 4 years or something. That's very weird. Again, I'm not sure if he has been fired 100% or if he has retired, but there is a lot of rumors about that he quit the dev team. I'll ask maybe later on for some more information regarding that developer if he actually quit. But this is where it gets interesting because he's the one where you could see the new models on his inventory, but he's the one as well who is quitting the dev team, which like kind of like it's very strange and mysterious. So yeah, guys, this is just to say that Saber Simulator might not actually be like abandoned, might not be completely dead. Although the game is dead, the players and everything, the developers have not maybe quit the idea of like working on a project on it. What I'm saying is that if they were really tired of it and didn't want it to update, they would have put Saber Simulator on past project and not uh, the project that they are working on. So, are we getting a secret big update? Are we getting a whole revamp? I don't know, guys. It's quite like, I feel like the devs are stuck because they don't know what to do with Saber. They want to update it. They want to make, because it's the best game, by the way. It has like 550 visits or 530 visits, 530 million visits. So it's quite a lot. And I feel like they do want to update it, but they are stuck. They don't know what to do because they don't want to break the game, but in the same time, they don't know what to add. They don't know if they do like a new version. It's quite complicated. And again, I'm not the developer, so I don't really know what they are planning on doing. I'm just sharing a bit of information. Now, the reason why I am making this video is to inform you guys, so at least you are aware that there is a possibility of saying Saber Simulator updating again, because they've not quit. They've not quit on working on it, but they are just stuck and don't know what to do. That's the thing. So yeah, are we getting a new Saber Simulator 2? Are we getting like a whole revamp? Are we getting like good updates? I don't know. This is up for the future to tell us. But for now, this is all what I have, and I hope I'll see you guys soon.